Hey all, OVRDARK dropped yesterday, a do not open story. I was so excited to play this game. I've been hyped up for this game for quite a while. I've been waiting through all the, delays and just all the, here we go, here we come. And, with Madison getting delayed, I was like, okay, well, I can really sink my teeth into this game. And that's what I did. I started playing it last night, and I really enjoyed the aesthetic of the game. It's like a mixture of Seventh Guest and Resident Evil. It's very well done. The team is clearly a team of artists. The sound, the lighting, every aspect of this game is done in a way that really puts you in the experience. There's random moments when you're walking by a window and you hear a thud that can only be someone knocking at the window. It's so off-putting, has nothing to do. They just did a really good job of keeping the tension at all times. You feel just constantly intimidated. The house really did remind me of the Seventh Guest house, and kind of also Madame Dimitrescu. I'm never going to say that. From The Village, Resident Evil, her castle. It really had to kind of mixed vibes for me on that. Also, a little bit of Propagation Hotel vibes, but, that was also kind of a Resident Evil vibe. This is like Propagation Hotel's older brother in a way, just as far as gameplay and feel. Although it looks much better than Propagation Hotel by far. The puzzles are great on this game. I found them challenging enough, but also fun. And some of the more challenging ones were the more fun ones. I mean, it was really just lots of clever little things, like lighting the furnace and things like that. A whole world of things you could interact with. There was just a lot going on in this game that I personally enjoyed. That being said, there is a downside to my story, unfortunately. About 81% in, I realized, I got the gas mask and I'm trying to go into the moldy areas, which is, the ending of the game. You go to these mold-infected areas. But the whole point of everything I've done to this point is to get this gas mask. So I get the gas mask, and I go walking into the mold-filled room. It gives me a new objective, as though I've done something correct, and then I die. And then that happens again, and again, and again. So I assume maybe I have maybe I need gloves or something, I missed something. I walked around for a while, no. So I did something I don't normally do. I went to a live stream, and I checked it out. And wait, lo and behold, no problems. So I contacted the dev. They were extremely helpful. Apparently, a patch came out, and if I saved the game before the patch was installed, which I thought I had already installed the patch, I could be wrong, but according to the dev, this was kind of a known issue, so if you're experiencing this, you probably have to restart the game. I am very disappointed by this. I really wanted to play this game, and I really found it frustrating to be stalled in such a manner. I am honestly pretty upset personally. I will say, though, the dev was really great in their responses. They said they're detecting that in some players who saved the game before the update, PlayStation has corrupted the files and does not allow the level to load to be adequate. Which I don't know what that did to my gas mask, but I don't have it. And then he says, personally, he gives me the previous game so I can know the story, which that was really nice. They definitely didn't have to do that. And I told him, that I definitely saved it. He's like, you're in the final part of the game, which I knew, and the mold kills you if you're not wearing the mask. And I know that. I am wearing the mask. I put it on. I have the video of me putting it on. Then I go back. The mask isn't there. You can hear the respirator sounds breathing, so I definitely have the mask on. I am a victim of the glitch. Unfortunately, the update has affected you, and I'm afraid you have to start OVRDARK again. The good news is that this time you'll progress much faster. I can only apologize because it's something we can fix from the studio. So something that's not something they can fix in the studio. So that's what's the dev's response. I mean, that's the best they can do. I don't know what else to say, but I am a little disappointed. I wanted to put this out, not as a knock to them, but as a warning to people who may come across this or may not have got the patch installed. Install that patch or you're going to regret it. I'll probably go back and play the game at some point, but it's not going to be anytime terribly soon. I had so much fun. I can't emphasize how much I was enjoying this game. I mean, I really just can't emphasize that enough. I was thoroughly enjoying this game, and I feel like I got smashed in between those spikes in real life. So I'm trying not to be too hard on the devs. It shouldn't be an issue that you're going to encounter now, as apparently they fixed it. But if you're walking around wondering why your gas mask isn't working, that is your reason. If you're in that boat with me, I'm sorry, but it is where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there, guys. I liked what I played of the game. I can't really recommend it or not recommend it, as I didn't get to finish it. I can't say the devs are responsive. They do seem to actually care. They will take care of you to some degree, but it's really, for me, it's just too little too late. Let me know in the comments, did anyone else have a problem like this? Is there anyone else that's bummed out that they lost? Did you play the game all the way through and love it? I'd really like to know. I'm going to stop now because I'm upset and I'm just ranting. But I appreciate everyone who liked and subscribed. I appreciate Nox Noctis, the dev, for talking to me and trying to help me solve the issues. And I really appreciate the free key because it definitely takes away a little bit of the burn. But that's my experience with OVRDARK, a do not open story. For what it's worth, I hope you find it helpful. You guys take it easy. Please like and subscribe.